And now for our parade, ladies and gentlemen. Please give our children a big hand, please. We also request all the parents to please stay out here and start filtering in and being seated as soon as possible. And also all the siblings, children, please come sit in the front on the carpet. Nausheen Lagare, Principal, Link School.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of all the staff and students at Link, I would like to welcome you to our Sports Day and thank you all for being here. Before we start our morning's events, I would like to share with you some of the accomplishments during this last year and plans for our ongoing expansion. When I started Links 8 years ago, my vision was to provide state-of-the-art school, and my objective ever since has been to consistently raise the standard of quality education available. In order to achieve our school's objectives, we initiate new every year. This year at Links, we have started Arabic along with French as extra languages. Design and technology classes have been introduced for our old. General knowledge and computer studies have been added as part of our school syllabus. To further endorse our commitment towards our physical education program, we have started cricket, football, badminton, and throwball as part of our school activities. Swimming and riding have been made available to our students. Our extracurricular activities include gymnastics, taekwondo, needlework, cooking classes, guitar lessons, and board games. And next year, we plan to avail a stadium facility for our older children. And yes, Sajid, we will change the parade music as well. It gives me great pleasure to inform you that currently Links is the only school in Pakistan that has been officially licensed to operate the British Guides in Foreign Countries program. This includes Girls Guides, Rainbows and Brownies for girls aged 5 to 14. The program will be directly administered and monitored from the Commonwealth headquarters in London. Our Rainbows and Brownies program will start at Links next month. This year, we have also finalized procedures to introduce the British National Curriculum SAT tests for our 7 and 11-year-olds. SATs are standard achievement tests and are taken by most children in the UK and in accredited international schools following the British system. SAT tests at Links will be conducted via the Qualification and Curriculum Authority in the UK, and our students will benefit by receiving internationally recognized results and level of achievements. Our priority within the next 4 years is to have our own purpose-built campus, inshallah. A campus that includes a swimming pool, playground, gym, labs, libraries, and all other possible facilities. Until such time as our campus is built, we will have to accommodate some temporary changes. In August 2006, the prep classes will be shifted to new premises, leaving considerable space for 6 and 7 in the existing building. Our focus is to expand at a very steady pace and to continue this expansion without compromising on the quality of education we provide. To ensure that high standards are maintained, we will not increase more than 1 class each year. We will continue to limit the number of new admissions for each class. And we will constantly monitor and evaluate staff performance. Links currently has one of the best student-teacher ratios in the country, and these are the kind of exceptional standards that we endeavor to maintain. With the inception of Class 6 in the next academic year, we will be using the services of dedicated, experienced professionals to devise our O-level syllabus. The key to success is specialization and making sure that the needs and requirements for each academic level are individually met. We fully recognize that the criteria for a successful secondary school are very different to those of a successful primary school. We know that few things are of greater importance to parents than the education of their children. And I would like to reassure you that we at Links fully realize the extent of our responsibilities and are very grateful to you for your support, confidence, and trust. Let's start our events today with a sportsmanship pledge by Marvi Mehman.
On behalf of all my friends and fellow students at Links, I hereby pledge to display good sportsmanship ahead of my own personal desire to win. I will play by the rules and the spirit of the game. I will do my best to be a true team player and will respect my opponents at all times. I understand the behavior expectations of my school as well as my teachers, and I accept the responsibility and privilege of representing the school as an athlete.
It is a source of immense pride for us to start our sports day event today with the primary school children performing their PE display. A big hand for class 3, please. 61 children events organized today, 2 parent races and 1 teacher race. 64 events altogether. We are starting our events today with the pre-nursery 2 class. We request all parents to please cheer the children and applaud their efforts. Let us remind you that at Links we motivate all children to do their best, and our focus is more on participation and do your best. However, as our children are very young and some do not participate or may get overwhelmed or distracted by the audience, we require and request parents to be supportive and understanding. Pre-nursery 2 class, age group 2.5, 3 years. There are 4 events altogether, 2 flat races plus 2 novelty races. Event number 1, pre-nursery 2 class, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. This year all children have learned to run and walk in straight lines. Children participating are Inaya Fazil, Inaya Fazail, Hussain Siddiqui, Fariha Ahmed, Bilal Surati, Amina Mukati, Mahnur Qureshi, Ali Al-Shamsi, Ashar Ahmed, Sumaya Ansari, Somi Ansari, I'm sorry. Event number 2, pre-nursery 2, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Iman Ali, Munir Mengal, Mariam Chapra, Hana Ali Bhai, Mustafa Surti, Mir Hussain, Fahal Rasul, Danial Walika, and Nail Mumtaz.
Each class each child should be proper. Event number 3, pre-nursery 2, novelty race number 1, picking up bean bags, putting them in the bin halfway, and then running to the finishing line. Children participating are Inaya Fazail, Hussain Siddiqui, Fariha Ahmed, Bilal Surti,
Event number 4, pre-nursery 2, novelty race number 2, same skills as above. Children participating are Iman Ali, Munir Mengal, Mariam Chapra, Hana Ali Bhai, Mustafa Surti, Mir Hussain, Fahal Dosa, Danial Walika, and Nail Mumtaz. Ladies and gentlemen, the pre-nursery 2 class events are over. Now, our youngest age group, which is the pre-nursery 1 class. Age group 2, 2.5. There are 2 events, 2 flat races. Event number 5, pre-nursery 1, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Saad Sajjad, Yusuf Shahzad, Natasha Malik, Mariam Rumi, Alize Ahmed, Nail Khan, Amna Amir, Marjan Kamal, and Haroon Musa. Ladies and gentlemen, a big hand please. Ladies and gentlemen, our houses are divided with equal representation of both boys and girls. We have not yet named the houses, but for the time being, just the colors have helped children to learn and identify with them. House colors have encouraged the concept of caring and sharing responsibility. The house colors are reinforcing the positive values of teamwork and participation. Event number 6, ladies and gentlemen, pre-nursery 1, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating will be Maham Wahab, Chiara, Kaya Saeed, Matthew Dumay, Iman Bey, Zaid Jalil, Zaid Chapra, and Hassan Shami. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to start our Nursery 1 event. Nursery 1 class, age group 3.3 to 3.8. Four events, two flat races, two novelty races. Event number 7. Nursery 1 flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Zara Fawad, Zain Jatoi, Maham Khalid, Haris Kashif, Ali Sayyal, Muskan Kidwane, and Usman Gaba. And now, event number 8, Nursery 1, flat race number 2. Children participating are Arham Tabani, Safa Talpur, Tania Danish, Imad Khan, Zara Khatri, Mikhail Bajwa, Kimi Hasano, Abbas Raza, and Nadeen Adib. Event number 9, ladies and gentlemen, Nursery 1 novelty race number 1. Jumping over the hurdles and crawling under the hurdles. The concept of over and under have been well mastered. As the children get older, the children are ready to overcome bigger hurdles and take up many challenges. The nursery children have also been taught many other physical skills which will lead them to become more confident and competent. Body coordination, that is eye-hand, eye-foot coordination, has been together with the other physical skills. Children participating are Zara Fawad, Zain Jatoi, Maham Khalid, Haris Kashif, Ali Sayyal, Muskan Kidwani, and Usman Gaba. Event number 10, Nursery 1 novelty race number 2. This again involves jumping over the hurdles and crawling under the hurdles. Children participating are Arham Tabani, Safa Talpur, Tania Danish, Imad Khan, Zara Khatri, Mikhail Bajwa, Kimi Hasano, Abbas Raza, and Nadeen Adib. Nursery 2, Class 2, age group 3.9 to 4.4. 4 events, 2 flat races, 2 novelty races, mix. Event number 11, Nursery 2 mixed flat race, running down the tracks. Children participating are Reza Jumani, Saleh Yasin, Shane Mana, Shane Mana, Ali Habib, Kayan Saeed, Ibrahim Dosa, Fatma Hamid, Jahangir Ankle Saria, Zaid Irfan. Event number 12 now, ladies and gentlemen. Nursery 2 mixed flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Aryan Sadiq, Iman Abid, Shahzeb Khan, Shan Kakalia, Hassan Wine, Inaya Asad, Maham Rizwan, Elena Kamal. Nursery 2 mixed flat race number 3, running down the tracks. Children participating are Raqib Khatri, Camille Dumay, Ali Nabil Ashraf, Sara Pasquino, Anam Zahra, Zain Imran, Jonas Argello, Ali Saya. Event number 14, ladies and gentlemen, Nursery 2 novelty race number 1, which includes picking up 2 bean bags, putting them in the bin, jumping over the hurdle, and running to the finishing line. Children participating are Reza Jumani, Saleh Yasin, Shane Mana, Ali Habib, Kayan Saeed, Ibrahim Dosa, Fatima Hamid, Jahangir Ankle Saria, and Zaid Irfan. Event number 15, ladies and gentlemen, Nursery 2 novelty race number 2. This will again be picking up 2 bean bags, putting them in the bin, jumping over the hurdles and running to the finishing line. Children participating are Aryan Sadiq, Iman Abid, Shahzeb Khan, Shan Kakalia, Hassan Wine, Inaya Asad, Maham Rizwan, Elena Kamal. Last event of preschool, for the preschool. Event number 16, Nursery 2 novelty race number 3. This includes running to the push cars at the halfway mark, opening door on the left side, sitting inside, pushing with feet all the way to the end, developing eye-foot coordination, maneuvering direction of the car to the finishing line. Children participating are Raqib Khatri, Camille Dumay, Ali Nabil Ashraf, Sara Pasquino, Anam Zahra, Zain Imran, Jonas Argello, Ali Saya. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, our preschool events are now over. But before we start the primary school events, we are extremely proud to have our Taekwondo display. 40 children at Links, ranging in age from 4 to 10 years of age, take Taekwondo classes. Taekwondo is an ancient Korean art of self-defense which combines physical prowess with mental and emotional discipline. The main feature of Taekwondo is that it is a free-fighting combat sport using the bare hands and feet to repel the opponents. And you'll see that some of our children have acquired extreme skills. We start our Taekwondo display today with an initial assembly. Participants are Ali Gaba, Raza Fancy, Rayan Amir, Hassan Maksi, Mishal Khan, Nami Hosono, Tom Kaiser, Ramesh bin Amir, Sena Koro, Maya Mohyuddin, Abdul Sami Khatri, Joshua von Atzigan, Arbaz Ramiz, Sahir Hassan, Anusha Raja, Ishaq Asif, Hamza Farooq, and Saad Hussain. Taekwondo event number 2. Some basic stretching exercises will be performed by Tom Kaiser, Nami Hosono, and Rayan Amir. Taekwondo event 3. Sahir Hassan will demonstrate a side-flying wood-breaking kick over 3 hurdles. These side-flying kicks consist of sharp, strong angular movements with free-flowing circular movements to produce a balance of beauty and power. Taekwondo event number 4. We will now have a demonstration of Kibong by Maya Mohyuddin, Anushe Raja and Mishal Khan. That hurts, you know. So please, a big hand for the mighty punch. Great importance is placed on kicking techniques within the Taekwondo system. A large percentage of training time is devoted to strengthening and improving flexibility in the leg muscles. Taekwondo event number 6, a jump front kick will be performed by Joshua von Atzigern. There you go, Joshua. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our primary school events. Prep B, age group 4.5 to 5-year-old. 4 events, 2 flat races, 2 novelty races. Event number 17, Prep B, class 1, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Aliha Hamid, Namir Murray, Hira Puri, Laiba Shahid, George Baby, Mohammad Nadeem, Naima Al Falasi. Event number 18, Prep B class, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Marzia Iwan, Zohair Paracha, Zohaib Sajad, Ariba Adil, Ibrahim Ali, Mustafa Faisal, Mada Shah, Imtiaz Naseem. Event number 19, Prep B class, novelty race number 1. Children will be running to the quarter line, putting on their duck headgear, waddle to the half line, take off their headgear, put it in the basket and run to the finishing line. Children participating are Aliha Hamid, Namir Murray, Hira Puri, George Wavy, Mohammad Nadeem, and Naima Al-Falasi. Event number 20, ladies and gentlemen, Prep E class, novelty race number 2. Children will again be running to the quarter line, putting on their duck headgear, waddle to the half line, take off the headgear, put it in the basket, running to the finishing line. Children participating are Marzia Ewan, Zuhair Paracha, Zohaib Sajjad, Ariba Adil, Ibrahim Ali, Mustafa Faisal, Mada Shah, and Imtiaz Naseem. Ladies and gentlemen, before we start the next event, may we request the pre-nursery 1 children and their parents to please pick up their children from the front of the building. Pre-nursery 1 children to be picked up by the parents, please, from the front gate. Thank you very much. And now for Prep A class, age group 5.5 years old, 4 events, 2 flat races, 2 novelty races. Event number 21, Prep A class, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Mohammad Ahmed Godil, and Sophie Pasquino, Yusuf Ghaznavi, Iman Malik, Meher Paracha, Eileen Argelo, Mohammad Hamid, Rati Aftab. Event number 22, ladies and gentlemen, Prep A class, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Shiun Park, Ariba Sheikh, Nabil Rehan, Hamza bin Amir, Misha Hussain, Rabia Ansari, and Sena Kaiser. Event number 23, ladies and gentlemen, Prep A class, novelty race number 1. These children have taken up the challenging task of balancing balls and spools. This requires a lot of concentration and skill. They will then put the equipment in the bin at the halfway mark and proceed to pick up the pom-poms and bunny hops to the finishing line. Bunny hops are a very complex skill as it involves much body coordination and control. Children participating are Mohammad Ahmed Godil, and Sophie Pasquino, Yusuf Ghaznavi, Iman Malik, Meher Paracha, Eileen Argelo, Mohammad Hamid, and Rati Aftab. Event number 24, Prep A class, novelty race number 2. Children participating are Shian Park, Ariba Sheikh, Nabil Rehan, Hamza bin Amir, Misha Hussain, Rabia Ansari, Sena Kaiser. Ladies and gentlemen, the prep events are now over. We start events for Class 1A and B. Class 1B, age group 5.5 to 6.5 years old. Class 1B have 4 events, 2 flat races, 2 novelty races. Event number 25, Class 1B, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Alina Shah, Sara Fawad, Ansa Koro, Miral Bajwa, Pulin Rao, Nami Hosono, Maliha Ahmed. Event number 26, ladies and gentlemen, class 1B, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Amir Wahab, Hamza Mahmood, Adam Khan, Sheikh Mohammad Umayyo, Hamza Ubaid, Dawood Rahman. And now for event number 27, ladies and gentlemen, class 1B, novelty race number 1, balancing rings. Class 1B children have taken up the challenging task of balancing rings. This requires a lot of concentration and skill. They will then put the rings in the bin at the halfway mark and proceed to the finishing line. Children participating are Alina Shah, Sara Fawad, Ansa Koro, Miral Bajwa, Pulin Rao, Nami Hosono, Maliha Ahmed. Event number 28, ladies and gentlemen, class 1B, novelty race number 2. Balancing rings once again. Children participating are Amir Wahab, Hamza Mahmood, Adam Khan, Sheikh Mohammad Umayyo, Hamza Ubaid, Dawood Rahman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, class 1A, age group 5.5 to 6.5 years old. Class 1A have 4 events, 2 flat races, 2 novelty races. We are now on event number 29, class 1A, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Waqas Kashif, Abdul Sami Khatri, Raza Fancy, Ishaq Asif, Amani Amir, and Malaika Shehzad. Event number 30, ladies and gentlemen, class 1A, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Subin Park, Maham Koro, Ahmed Panjwani, Rahima Khatri, Rafe Musharraf, Hamza Farooq, Fahama Siddiqui. Event number 31, Class 1A, novelty race number 1. Class 1A children have taken up the challenging task of bouncing balls. This requires a lot of concentration and skill. They will then put the balls in the bin at the halfway mark and proceed to the finishing line. Children participating are Waqas Kashif, Abdul Sami Khatri, Raza Fancy, Ishaq Asif, Amani Amir, Malaika Shehzad. Event number 32, ladies and gentlemen, Class 1A, novelty race number 2. Children participating are Subin Park, Maham Koro, Ahmed Panjwani, Rahima Khatri, Rafe Musharraf, Hamza Farooq, Fahama Siddiqui. Ladies and gentlemen, the Class 1 events are over. Now we start events for Class number 2, Class 2. Class 2B, age group 6.5 to 7.5 years old. Class B, Class 2B have 2 events, one flat race, one novelty race. Event number 33. Class 2B flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Gurgain Mangal, Bakhtawar Majid, Asma Basir. Event number 34, ladies and gentlemen, Class 2B, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Suleiman Ahmed, Saad Arbab, Michael von Atziger, Simra Adil, Saad Fekto, Ayman Asim, Tom Kaiser. Event number 35, ladies and gentlemen, Class 2B, novelty race number 1. Class 2B children have taken up the challenging task of running to the quarter line mark, putting their shirts on, then running to the half line, putting them on their caps, and proceed on to the finishing line. Children participating are Gurgain Mangal, Bakhtawar Majid, Asma Basir, Kobas Argello, Ali Gaba. Number 36, ladies and gentlemen, Class 2B, novelty race number 2. Children participating are Suleiman Ahmed, Saad Arbab, Michael von Atziger, Simra Adil, Saad Fekto, Ayman Asim, Tom Kaiser. Class 2A age group 6.5 to 7.5 years old. Class 2A have 2 events, 1 flat race, 1 novelty race. We are now on event number 37, ladies and gentlemen. Class 2A flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Shehryar Sajjad, Saad Hussain, Mujan Mari, Maya Muhyiddin, Hadi Khatri. Event number 38, ladies and gentlemen, Class 2A, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Musfira Fazail, Subair Paracha, Faiz Khatri, Anam Imran, Ibrahim Mukati, Minha Khan, Zair Murad. And now for event number 39, Class 2A novelty race number 1. Class 2A children have taken up the challenging task of running to the quarter line, putting the bean bags on their head, then while balancing the bean bags on their head, walking onto the line at the halfway mark, putting the bean bags on basket, then proceeding to the finishing line. I hope you all understood that. Children participating are Shehryar Sajjad, Saad Hussain, Mujan Mari, Maya Muhyiddin, Hadi Khatri. Number 40, ladies and gentlemen, Class 2A novelty race number 2. Children participating are Musfira Fazail, Subair Paracha, Faiz Khatri, Anam Imran, Ibrahim Mukati, Minha Khan, Zair Murad. Events are over now. We start events for Class 3. Class 3B, age group 7.5 to 8.5 years old. Class 3B have 2 events, 1 flat race, 1 novelty race. Children participating are Anushe Wali, Anushe Kuhavar, Hunaina Khan, Balvish Aga, Maya Aslam, Zarmeena Khund, Iraj Ahmed. Event number 42, ladies and gentlemen, class 3B. Boys flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Amir Sajid, Suhaib Paracha, Saif Rizvi, Asad Naseem, Hassan Maksi, Mustafa Haider, Muhammad Irfan. Event number 43, class 3B, girls novelty race number 1. Children will be running with their spoons to the quarter line mark. Balance the ping pong balls in their spoons, put their spoons and balls in the basket at the 3/4 line mark and then run to the finishing line. Children participating are Anushe Wali, Anushe Kuhavar, Hunaina Khan, Balvish Aga, Maya Aslam, Zarmeena Khund, Iraj Ahmed. Event number 44, class 3B, boys novelty race number 2. Children participating are Sajid, Suhaib Paracha, Saif Rizvi, Asad Naseem, Hassan Maksi, Mustafa Haider, Muhammad Irfan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for class 3A, age group 7.5 to 8.5 years old, class 3A have 2 events, 1 flat race, 1 novelty race. Event number 45, class 3A, girls flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Saman Hussain, Inaya Mahmood, Vishal Khan, Nisha Siddiqui, Pare Mehman, Manur Zaman, Aisha Amir, Iman Farooq. Event number 46, class 3A, boys flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Murtaza Hussain, Sena Koro, Uwais Kashif, Ramesh bin Amir, Sahir Hassan, Zaid Irfan. Event number 47, ladies and gentlemen, class 3A, girls novelty race number 1. Children will hop on one leg to the hoops at the halfway line mark, then pull the hoops up and over their heads and proceed to the finishing line. Children participating are Saman Hussain, Inaya Mahmood, Vishal Khan, Nisha Siddiqui, Pare Mehman, Manur Zaman, Aisha Amir, Iman Farooq. Event number 48, ladies and gentlemen, class 3A, boys novelty race number 2. Children participating are Murtaza Hussain, Sena Koro, Uwais Kashif, Ramesh bin Amir, Sahir Hassan, Zaid Irfan. Ladies and gentlemen, class 3 events are now over. We start events for class 4 now. Class 4B age group, 8.5 to 9.5 years old. Class 4B have 4 events, 1 flat race, 1 novelty race. Event number 49, Class 4B, flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Muzna Siddiqui, Hamza Khan, Sharzian Siddiqui, Hassan Rizvi, Anushe Raja, Sameer Farid. Event number 50, ladies and gentlemen, Class 4B, flat race number 2, running down the tracks. Children participating are Joshua Bonatsigan, Kurush Kakalia, Zahra Hamid, Sara Mogati, Ryan Amir, Faria Siddiqui. Event 51, ladies and gentlemen, Class 4B, novelty race number 1. Children will run to the sack at the half-line mark, pull them on and hop to the finishing line. Children participating are Muzna Siddiqui, Hamza Khan, Sharzian Siddiqui, Hassan Rizvi, Anushe Raja, Sameer Farishta, Abdullah Khurshid. Event number 52, Class 4B, girls novelty race number 2. Children participating are Joshua Bonatsigan, Kurush Kakalia, Zara Hamid, Sara Mukati, Ryan Amir, and Faria Siddiqui. Class 4A, age group 8.5 to 9.5 years old. Class 4B have 4 events. Flat race, novelty race. Event number 53. 2 flat races, 2 novelty races. Event number 53, Class 4A, girls flat race number 1, running on the tracks. Children participating are Khadija Paracha, Manisa Mengal, Ramcha Nadeem, Arisha Usmani, Zahra Jamal, Rami Malik, Shane Sultan. Event number 54, ladies and gentlemen, Class 4A, boys flat race number 2, running on the tracks. Children participating are Zafar Mania, Arbaz Ramiz, Ali Askari, Minhaj Junaid, Amar Siddiqui, Sabi Samdani. Event number 55, Class 4A, girls novelty race number 1. Children will be running to the hurdles at the halfway line. Jump over them and proceed to the finishing line. Children participating are Khadija Paracha, Manisa Mengal, Ramsha Nadeem, Arisha Usmani, Zara Jamal, Ramin Malik, Shane Sultan. Event 56, ladies and gentlemen, Class 4A, boys novelty race number 2. Children participating are Zafar Mania, Arbaz Ramiz, Ali Askari, Minhaj Junaid, Ammar Siddiqui, Sabi Samdani. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the last of the children's event, Class 5 events and relay race. Class 5, age group 9.5 to 10.5 years old. Class 5 have 4 events. 2 flat races, 2 novelty races. Event number 57, Class 5, girls flat race number 1, running down the tracks. Children participating are Ruqayya Chamdia, Neha Makhdoom, Manahil Wain, Zareen Hussain, Marvi Mehman, Anushe Amir, Anushe Shehzad. Event number 58, ladies and gentlemen, class 5, boys flat race number 2, running down the track. Children participating are Shehbaz Malik, Usama Sayed, Sameer Paracha, Amar Usmani, Umair Shahid, Event 59, ladies and gentlemen, class 5, girls novelty race number 1. Children will run to the skipping rope at the half-line mark, pick them up and skip to the finishing line. Children participating are Ruqayya Changia, Mia Makhloom, Manail Wine, Zareen Hussain, Marvi Mehman, Anusha Amir, and Nusha Shehzad. Event number 60, ladies and gentlemen, class 5, boys novelty race number 2. Children participating are Shehbaz Malik, Usama Sayed, Sameer Paracha, Amar Usmani, Umair Shahid, Umar Abbas Malik, Anas Sayed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the last of the children's event, the relay race. Event 61, the relay race. Children participating are from the Red House, Amir Sadiq, Jafar Mansikal, Ruqayya Chandia, Murtaza Hussain. And from the Blue House, Usama Sayed, Sameer Paracha, Anusha Raja, Uwais Kashif, Ali Askari, Manahil Wine. From the Yellow House, Minhaj Junaid, Arisha Usmani, Umair Shahid, Amar Usmani, Sameer Farishta, Marvi Mehman. And from the Green House, Sabi Samdani, Zaid Irfan, Fariha Siddiqui, Shane Sultan, Anas Saya, and Mahnur Zaman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, before our parents and teachers race, we'd like to have our gymnastics display. Gymnastics, as you all well know, is the development of rhythm, strength and flexibility. It is a sport of great depth, a sport which allows a child the opportunity to increase his or her coordination, fitness, flexibility, strength, and achieve full body awareness. This is an important step toward enhancing their self-esteem. 42 children attend gymnastic class. Its lecturers will demonstrate what they've learned. Gymnastic event number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Performing the front roll arc, Pere Mehman and Tom Kaiser. Gymnastic event number 2, performing a back roll, we have Abdul Sami Khatri and Inaya Mahmood. Gymnastic event number 3, displaying cartwheels. We have Raza Fancy and Ryan Amir. exercise called the bridge. Children participating are Vikas Kashif, Iman Karu. Gymnastic event number 5, Mishal Khan and Nami Hasano will demonstrate the Cobra position. Gymnastic event number 6, Uwais Kashif and Bere Mehman will now come forward to demonstrate a tank roll. Gymnastic event number 7, Subin Park will perform a backflip. Gymnastic event number 8, Umar Abbas will perform a one-leg circle. Gymnastic event number 9, now performing a forehead spring are Minhaj Junaid, Uwais Kashif, Ramin Malik. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, a pyramid will be formed by Umar Abbas Malik, Ramin Malik, Uwais Kashif, Anusha Raja, and Rayan Ahmed. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for our parents' events, may we please request 10 moms to volunteer for the Mother's Race. Now, we only have 10 slots. We would like to request moms to be not too enthusiastic and allow other mothers, if they've already been in this race last year. 10 mothers. We have 10 mothers now. A big hand for the mothers, please. They almost killed themselves in trying to satisfy your thirst. Event number 63, ladies and gentlemen. 10 fathers are required. You've already seen your prime athletes, children, performing. Now the fathers. 10 fathers, and there's been an overwhelming support for this father's race. More than 10 people are volunteering. First come, first serve, please. May we request the fathers not to be too over-enthusiastic and fall in the process, because after all, it's a very difficult race. Eye-foot coordination we keep talking about is desperately required in this one. So let's hope that the fathers don't tumble over. A big hand, ladies and gentlemen, for this is a life-threatening race. All the prime athletes now ready. And ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Come on, guys, stop. The sacks, please. Yay. Come on. Don't follow, guys. 8 teachers to volunteer teachers are Mavish Mughal, Rani, Kiran Khan, Lubaina, Birjeet Sagar, Aisha Khan, Rahat Qazi, Asma Bhatti. A big hand for these teachers, ladies and gentlemen. They are the ones who give your children immense amount of satisfaction when it comes to education. Very hard-working teachers now. Let's cheer them on, ladies and gentlemen. No cheating, ladies. Now, come on, bounce the ball back and put it in the bag.
I hope you've enjoyed our sports day. Please give a big hand for our teachers. Before we start the medal ceremony and collection time, I would just like to briefly express my deepest gratitude and acknowledgement to the people whose hard work and perseverance made today's event possible. All the teachers at Links, another big hand for them, please. I would also like to specially acknowledge the exceptional work of Farhana Karachiwala, Rashida Melwala, Nahid Jabalwala, and Nargis Dastoor. And some parents in particular for their generosity and support. Mr. Sajid Hassan for being such a supportive parent and dealing with me. I would also like to thank some parents in particular. Mr. and Mrs. Nadeem, Mr. and Mrs. Basir, Mr. and Mrs. Abid, Mrs. Farooq, Mr. and Mrs. Mahmood, Mr. and Mrs. Amir, Mr. and Mrs. Tabani, and Mr. and Mrs. Naseem. Please give yourselves a big hand. As we have not nominated a chief guest today, we have decided to honor some of our teachers at Links Preschool and Primary School. Yeah. To start with, I would like to invite Mrs. Rashida Milwala. Rashida? I would like to invite Rashida Milwala. She is one of our oldest teachers at Links, and I request her to give the preschool children their medals today. Come on, Rashida. We want to honor our teachers. Your hard work. For the medals, we're going to start with pre-nursery 2. Nagit is going to announce the winners.
We begin our award ceremony with our pre-nursery 2 events. Event number 1, pre-nursery 2, mixed flat race number 1. In first place, Ali Al-Shamsi. In second place, Ashar Ahmed. And in third place, Amna Mukhati.
आगे सट जाए
Results of events number 2, pre-nursery 2, mixed flat race number 2. In first place, we have a tie between Mir Hussain and Fahal Dosa. In second place, Mariam Chhabra. And in third place, Anna Halibai. Results of event number 3, pre-nursery 2, novelty race number 1. First, Ashar Ahmed. In second place, Somya Ansari. And in third place, Amna Mukaki. Results of event number 4, pre-nursery 2, novelty race number 2. In first place, Mir Hussain. In second place, Fahal Dosa. And in third place, Iman Ali. We now have the results of our pre-nursery 1 events. Event number 5, pre-nursery 1, mixed flat race number 1. In first place, Mariam Rumi. In second place, Yusuf Shahzad. And in third place, Saad Sajjad.
Look here. Mariam, look here. Ready, look here.
Results of event number 6, pre-nursery 1, mixed flat race number 2. In first place, Maham Wahab. In second place, Kaya Saeed. And in third place, Zaid Jalil. This brings us to our nursery 1 events. Before we start our nursery 1 medals, we would like to request pre-nursery 2 parents to please collect their children from the front lawn. Pre-nursery 2 children are ready for collection. We'll carry on with our nursery 1 events. Event number 7, nursery 1, mixed flat race number 1. In first place, Ali Sial. In second place, Haris Kashif. And in third place, Maham Khalid.
Yeah. Look here, look here.
Results of event number 8, nursery 1, mixed flat race number 2. First, Kimi Hosano. Second, Aram Tabani. And in third place, Mikhail Bajwa.
सामने से ठीक है
Results of event number 9, nursery 1, novelty race number 1. In first place, Usman Gaba. In second place, Muskan Kidwani. And in third place, Ali Sial.
Yeah, look at, look, ready.
And now we have the last of our nursery 1 events. Event number 10, nursery 1, novelty race number 2. In first place, Kimi Hosano. In second place, Mikhail Bajwa. And in third place, Imad Khan.
Yeah, look here, everyone. Look. Ready?
This brings us to our Nursery 2 events. Results of event number 11, Nursery 2 Flat Race number 1. In first place, Kayan Saeed. In second place, Zaid Irfan. And in third place, Raza Jumani. Results of event number 12, Nursery 2 Flat Race number 2. In first place, Hassan Wine. In second place, we have a tie between Iman Abid and Inaya Asad. And in third place, Aryan Sadiq.
Yeah, ready?
Results of event number 13, Nursery 2 Flat Race number 3. In first place, Sarah Paskino. In second place, Kamil Kumail. And in third place, Ali Sayab.
Yeah, look here.
Results of event number 14, Nursery 2 Novelty Race number 1. In first place, Zaid Irfan. In second place, Kayan Saeed. And in third place, Saleha Yassin. Results of event number 15, Nursery 2 Novelty Race number 2. First, Inaya Asad. In second place, Hassan Wine. And in third place, Shan Kakalia. We now have the last of our preschool events. Event number 16, Nursery 2 Novelty Race number 3. First, Anam Zara. Second, Jonas Argelo. And in third place, we have a tie between Zain Imran and Sarah Paskino.
Thank you, Rashida. And now we're going to start with the primary school events with the prep class. And we would like to request Shireen Mana. Shireen, please come and honor us with giving prep and class 1 events. The prep classes, prep B.
Nursery 1 is now ready for collection. Nursery 1 parents, collect your children from the front lawn. Alright, we now have the results of our Prep B events. Event number 17, Prep B Mixed Flat Race 1. In first place, George Webby. In second place, Laiba Shahid. And in third place, Mohammad Nadeem. Results of event number 18, Prep B Mixed Flat Race number 2. In first place, Imtiaz Naseem. In second place, Ariba Adil. And in third place, we have a tie between Mustafa Faisal and Zohaib Sajjad.
Yeah, look everybody. Ready? Ready?
Results of event number 19, Prep B Novelty Race number 1. First, George Welby. Second, Mohammad Nadeem. And in third place, Laiba Shahid. Results of event number 20, Prep B novelty race number 2. In first place, Imtiaz Naseem. In second place, Mustafa Faisal. And in third place, Ariba Adil. Nursery 2 is now ready for collection. We now have our Prep A events. Event number 21, Prep A mixed flat race number 1. In first place, Mohammed Hamid. In second place, we have a tie between Anne-Sophie Pasquino and Mohammed Ahmed Godil. And in third place, Meher Paracha. Results of event number 22, Prep A mixed flat race number 2. In first place, we have a tie between Hamza bin Amir and Nabil Rehan. In second place, Sana Kaiser. And in third place, Rabia Ansari. Results of event number 23, Prep A novelty race number 1. In first place, Mohammed Ahmed Godil. In second place, Anne-Sophie Pasquino. And in third place, Yusuf Ghaznavi. We now come to the last of our prep events, event number 24, Prep A novelty race number 2. In first place, Hamza bin Amir. In second place, Rabia Ansari. And in third place, Nabil Rehan. We now have the results of our Class 1 races. We begin with Class 1B, Girls Flat Race number 1. In first place, Poolan Row. In second place, Miral Bajwa. And in third place, we have a tie between Nami Hosno and Ansa Foro. Results of event number 26, Class 1B Boys Flat Race. In first place, Daoud Rahman. In second place, Adam Khan. And in third place, Amir Wahab. Results of event number 27, Class 1B Girls Novelty Race. In first place, Alina Shah. In second place, we have a tie between Nami Hosno and Maliha Ahmed. And in third place, Ansa Moro. Results of event number 28, Class 1B Boys Novelty Race. In first place, Adam Khan. Second, Daoud Rahman. And in third place, Mohammad Humayun. We now come to Class 1A, event number 29, Class 1A mixed flat race number 1. First, Isaac Asif. Second, Raza Fancy. And third, Waqas Kashif. Results of event number 30, Class 1A mixed flat race number 2. In first place, Rafe Musharraf. In second place, Hamza Farooq. And in third place, we have a tie between Ahmed Panjwani and Rahima Qadri. Results of event number 31, Class 1A novelty race number 1. First, Waqas Kashif. In second place, Raza Fancy. And in third place, Isaac Asif. There are still some pre-N2 and N1 children to be collected. Pre-nursery 2 and nursery 1 parents. We now have the last of our Class 1A events. In first place, Class 1A novelty race number 2. In first place, Rafe Musharraf. In second place, we have a tie between Ahmed Panjwani and Hamza Farooq. And in third place, Rahima Qadri. This brings us to our Class 2 events. We begin with event number 33, Class 2B mixed flat race number 1. In first place, Kobus Arjalo. In second place, Asma Basir. And in third place, Gurgen Mengal. Results of event number 34, Class 2B mixed flat race number 2. In first place, Tom Kaiser. In second place, Michael von Atzigan. And in third place, Simra Adil. Results of event number 35, Class 2B novelty race number 1. In first place, Gurgen Mengal. In second place, Kobus Arjalo. And in third place, Ali Gaba. Results of event number 36, Class 2B novelty race number 2. In first place, Michael von Atzigan. In second place, Suleiman Ahmed. And in third place, Tom Kaiser. We now have the results of our Class 2A events. Event number 37, Class 2A mixed flat race number 1. In first place, Maya Moyuddin. In second place, Shahryar Sajad. And in third place, Saad Hussain. Results of event number 38, Class 2A Mixed Flat Race number 2. First, Musfira Fazai. Second, Ibrahim Mukati. And third, Faiz Khatri. Results of event number 39, Class 2A Novelty Race number 1. First, Shahryar Sajad. Second, Saad Hussain. And in third place, Hadi Khatri. This brings us to the last of our Class 2 events. Event number 40, Class 2A Novelty Race number 2. In first place, Sumer Paracha. In second place, Musfira Fazai. And in third place, Ibrahim Mukati.
Thank you, Shireen. Now we would like to request another one of our oldest teachers in the preschool, Minza Imam. Kindly come and hand over medals for Class 3. Request security wise.
We begin with event number 41, Class 3B Girls Flat Race. In first place, Palvasha Agha. In second place, we have a tie between Hunaina Khan and Anushe Wali. And in third place, Anushe Pawar. Results of event number 42, Class 3B Boys Flat Race number 2. First, Hassan Magzi. In second place, Amir Sajan. And in third place, Muhammad Irfan. Event number 43, Class 3B Girls Novelty Race. In first place, Hunaina Khan. In second place, Anusha Wali. And in third place, Maya Aslam. Results of event number 44, Class 3B Boys Novelty Race number 2. In first place, Hassan Magzi. In second place, Saif Rizvi. And in third place, Muhammad Irfan. We will now have the results of our Class 3A events. Event number 45, Class 3A Girls Flat Race. In first place, Manur Zaman. In second place, Saman Hussain. And in third place, Bire Mehmet. Results of event number 46, Class 3A Boys Flat Race. In first place, Oveis Kashif. In second place, Sahir Hassan. And in third place, Zaid Irfan. Results of event number 47, Class 3A Girls Novelty Race. First, Manur Zaman. Second, Bire Mehmet. And in third place, Saman Hussain. our Class 4 races. We begin with event number 49, Class 4B Mixed Flat Race number 1. First, Anushe Raja. Second, Samir Farishta. And in third place, Hamza Khan. Results of event number 50, Class 4B Mixed Flat Race number 2. In first place, Joshua Bonatsigan. In second place, Fariha Siddiqui. And in third place, Rayan Amir. Results of event number 51, Class 4B Novelty Race number 1. In first place, Anushe Raja. In second place, Hassan Rizvi. And in third place, we have a tie between Abdullah Khurshid and Muzna Siddiqui. Results of event number 52, Class 4B Novelty Race number 2. First, Joshua Bonatsigan. Second, Zara Hamid. And in third place, we have a tie between Rayan Amir and Fariha Siddiqui. This brings us to our Class 4A events. Event number 53, Class 4A Girls Flat Race. In first place, Shane Sultan. In second place, Arisha Osmani. And in third place, Zahra Jamal. Results of event number 55, Class 4A Boys Flat Race. First, Minhaj Junaid. Second, Ali Asghari. And in third place, Sabi Samdani.
Yeah, ready. Thank you.
Results of event number 55, Class 4A Girls Novelty Race. In first place, Shani Sultan. In second place, Arisha Usmani. And in third place, Zahra Jamal. Results of event number 56, the last of our Class 4 events. Class 4A Boys Novelty Race. First, Ali Asghari. In second place, Minhaj Junaid. And in third place, Sabi Samdani. This brings us to our Class 5 events. Event number 57, Class 5 Girls Flat Race. First, Marvi Mehman. Second, Manahil Wine. And third, Anushe Shazad. Results of event number 58, Class 5 Boys our Class 5 events, Boys Novelty Race. First, Umair Shahid. Second, Samir Paracha. And in third place, Usama Saya. The winners of our relay race this year were Blue House. Well done, Blue House. Representing Blue House are Oveis Kashif, Anusha Raja, Ali Askari, Samir Paracha, Usama Saya, and Manahir Wai. The winner of our mother's race this year was Mrs. Wajiha Ansari. And the winner of our father's race this year was Kayan and Kia's father, Mr. Khurram Saeed. And the winner of our teacher's race this year, Miss Asma Bhatti. All right, are you ready to hear your house points? Red House got a total of 113 points. Blue House got a total of 174 points. Green House had a total of 147 points. And the winners of Sports Day 2005 are Yellow House. Yellow House had a total of 206 points this year. Well done, Yellow House. Would the Yellow House teachers please come forward to collect the cup on
Thank you.